Okay, so getting him ready was the last thing I did that morning. Of course, the shirt was made by me, my first flight, North Carolina. And of course, he had to spend some time with dad before he left, got some cuddles and some kisses in, and we were off. So, this bag I got off of Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description. It's to keep the stroller safe while you're traveling. I also had one for the car seat. All right. So, we're heading to the airport. Once we got there, we got through TSA, honestly, really smoothly. I took off his jacket, put the blankets and everything else inside the conveyor belt, and just walked right through with him in the stroller. They patted me down and it was nice and easy. We made it to our terminal. He got fussy, so I fed him a bit. And we were just chilling, waiting for us to be able to board. Of course, we were able to board first because I had the baby with me, and I put him in his holder to help boarding go a little bit smoothly. We made it to our seats and he was chilling, okay? He was looking at the flight attendants. He was looking at interacting with everybody around me. I put him on his headphones before we took off. Again, got it off Amazon to help with the ear pressure. He fell asleep, but I ended up waking him up before we actually took off. It was recommended to me that you should feed them as you're taking off to help things go smoothly with them. So between the headphones and the feeding, he did excellent during takeoff. Didn't cry at all. He was up a bit, of course, again, up and alert. He's Mr. Nosy, like to be in everybody's business. So he was up for a bit. But then, of course, sooner or later, he eventually fell asleep after, I guess, he already seen wasn't nobody doing nothing interesting. So this is him knocked back out. But again, I woke him up while we were landing so I can feed him to make sure that it was an easy landing for him. I let everyone else get off the plane, then I changed him before we got off the plane. The flight attendant gave him this cute little card that told us all about the first plane he was on, and the captain gave him his wings. I'm so happy they had the wings because I wanted it for his box to remember his first flight. So that's his wings on his hat. And we didn't check a bag, so we were good to go. We were meeting up with my niece, so we were able to enjoy a bit of nice sunny North Carolina weather while we waited for her a bit. He got to meet his cousin Naziah for the first time while he was down there. We chilled with them, and then we went to the hotel for that night. This is Thursday night. He got his first sink bath. He did really good washing up and stuff, but once it was time to lay down, he got a bit cranky. This is his first time in a bed outside of our home spending the night, so he was a bit cranky. Just listen to him. My fussy. All right, this is Friday night at work. It's a pretty short night, so he came down and chilled with me backstage. You see him just watching the girls on stage. And then once he got fussy, I put him in his carrier. As long as he's in here, he is going to be knocked out. So Friday night with him at work was really smooth. Saturday, I dressed him in his Primetime Dance shirt. I had his headphones on him because it got a bit loud. And he took some pictures in front of our banner. And then again, once he was backstage in his carrier, he was knocked out. This is him sucking his thumb for his first time. My niece sucked her thumb, so I think he watched her and mimicked her. Saturday was a long day for him, so he was knocked out, snoring and everything. Just listen to him. Telling you, knocked out. So Sunday we do a lip sync with all the staff members on stage. So he joined me for that. He was part of the crew. Again, he was backstage with me, chilling. This jumper I loved, loved, loved on him. And everybody was just loving him backstage. So I asked some of the girly girls to take some pictures with him so that we can remember his first dance competition. They were in love, obsessed with him. He didn't know what the heck was going on. But Sunday was over and it was time to head back to Jersey. He was chill at first, but then he fell asleep and then he started turning up on me in the airport. Listen to this baby. yelling at me, going off for no reason at all. But he eventually did fall asleep, and because he was cranky, I let him stay asleep during takeoff and landing, and he still did really good. The flight was nice, short, and easy, and we made our way back to Newark. When we were getting off the plane, a lady on the plane said she didn't even know a baby was on the plane. That's how good he did on our way back, and that was our trip.